Abnathan.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to Didn't the We were chosen by... I know it's a lot to take in.
is in place. You are but an inconvenience. Discontent and house around you. Destroy these worlds. This will not finish me. Animus is cast into darkness. The Animus returns. Sometimes the prey turns and nips us. It is a small thing. Much needed.
You?
Then we could go to the chat.
Andante!
Thanks for the invite, Carlos.
Yeah.
So Rain's still probably not gonna talk to me?
Who?
Rain.
Probably not. I'm not sure. I think he's waiting for you to go and apologize, I think.
He
I'm not
wants
sure.
me to apologize?
Yeah, for leaving. I'm not sure. That's what I think. Don't believe me. And don't think it's right. That's just what I believe.
Why would I apologize?
I think because you left without
Without what?
I mean, you just left. And I know, I understand that you were mad and everything. Oh man, that's...
One, two, siege. If we could jump down and burn their 2 sieges, we can put that door open.
Yeah.
While you're dead, can you send me an invite to Carnage?
Okay, I don't think
Hey
I
guys,
can
how's it going?
invite, do I? Hey.
Hi, Milligan.
I'm glad to hear your voice.
I miss all of y'all.
What are we doing?
got Carnage as a group?
No.
Okay. Carnage is in this, this is Carnage's group, but so we won't be able to hear what they're saying unless we're part of Carnage.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the hardest thing. That's why I don't like stuff like that. You're supposed to follow Crown and
Follow Crown, I will.
I mean, but that's how it's supposed to be. You join a group to follow
Yeah.
Crown. Yeah.
you do,
so-
but the thing is that when you are literally you can't hear anybody, you can't talk to nobody, you can't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
really, these are people. I mean,
Mhm.
they're people. They have feelings. Some of them are new. Some of them, some of
Yeah.
them are mentally ill. Some of them, are depressed. Some of them are, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this game is some of them, their only source of contact.
Yeah.
So that's part of it, is because though it's a game, people have feelings too.
Indeed.
And that's where I come from. Sorry, that's just how I feel.
Oh, Rich and Sarah is here. Nice, get me up, get me up.
Stop! You can't cross. Bulldog balls, demons, ram.
Shit, I'm dead.
That's just fucking crazy.
I know, right? Someone needs to come and bomb me.
Well, that's more blues than what we have.
We did pretty good though, fighting them off. But they don't zerg, right?
Yeah, they never do such thing.
They never do such things.
Mhm.
Never, ever, ever zerg.
Yeah.
At least they don't know how to sing a clam stamp song when they're clam stamping me.
You know, I haven't seen Brutal.
You haven't?
Mm-hmm.
I sent Brutal that pic.
Why you didn't send it to me?
Because
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't too risque.
Risky for what?
Like, I didn't want to be, I have values.
We all
I'm not a
have
slut.
values.
I'm not a slut.
Who's saying that you are?
Because I just want to make sure. So how you doing, Milligan?
Oh, I'm good. I was gonna like go to this really cool music fest today, but I decided I didn't want to be outside. So here I am.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm down in New Orleans, so it's even hotter.
Ooh. Milligan's used to risque.
I mean, you know, Bourbon Street.
Right. That's hilarious. Are you married or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Does your husband play?
He does not play ESL.
Darn.
I'm trying to make my wife play this.
I know. We can talk to her.
Yeah. My husband's preferred pastime is actually he plays Magic like three nights a week. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard that my name is in Magic.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's someone named Chandra in Magic. I'm like, ooh,
Oh, that's cool.
I never heard of that before. So. Rubber Ducky left the group.
Yeah, Rubber Ducky was changing out characters.
Carlos, why won't you send me an invite to Craver's Guild?
I did.
You did? Can you
Yeah,
do it
but
again?
I don't think I should do that. I mean, I don't know anybody
Alright.
of Kraber, you know. I sent you to
Alright,
the
I did.
Pokeballs. You got
I
it?
did, I joined it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they're mad at me that I made a yellow.
Oh, you made a yellow.
I made a yellow. Not to... Listen to me, Milligan. It was nothing to do... It was all... the only reason why I have that yellow is to harass yellows. That's it. That's
You
the
do
only
you.
reason why I made it, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like telling them, go EP. I was like, go Red, you guys are about to lose Alicia. I'm like, I was giving them shit. I was like, oh, it smells like pee in here. Like, I was giving them so much shit yesterday. It was hilarious. But I was bored. I was sitting at the gate and I was bored. So I was like, you know, I'm just going to go over, you know, to Black Boot. And the Reds were coming to take it over.
Mhm.
And they saw me. So,
Right.
yeah. So, you know, that's danger. Danger, danger. Chandra's on a yellow. She's about to kill kill everybody. I made a healer. Level 10.
Mhm.
No no damage. Got a two-handed sword.
Those things just don't add up to to doing anything.
Right? But I wanted payback. And I told Jammer to put in text. I said, Jammer, please do me a favor. I said, please, please tell them not to kill me. All I want to do is clam stamp them as the Reds kill them while they're on their yellow. Because they can't kill me because
Right.
I'm a yellow. And if you kill them, let me clam stamp, you know what I mean? Let me just clam stamp them on a yellow. That would be the best revenge ever.
Those yellows will be like, what the hell are you doing?
But they kept killing me, so I was like, okay.
Right.
Wow, I was talking to myself. Really?
You were?
Yes.
Was your mic off, Carlos?
Yes. Because my son came and tried to get my phone. He was screaming, Can I use your phone?"
Your wife should come say hi to us sometime. We should go into like group chat and then she can say hi to the ladies. Hang out with the ladies. Hang out with the ladies. We can talk about all the things that men do that frustrate us. Yeah.
Don't even get to that point, please, please. And she'll be like, "See, I'm telling you, it's not only me."
That's why I wanted a ladies guild. So I can talk to other ladies. Where?
About the
For
bullshit we
our
do.
Lady Untouchables.
Why people left?
We've got less than 10 because I couldn't deposit into the guild bank this morning.
No. Because pizza's in control. That was something else that kind of frustrated me, not to be mean. But I wanted an all-ladies EP guild. It didn't matter who the lady was.
Yeah.
You know? And I wanted to name it something I wanted to name it. And, you know, Breen wanted me to name it the Ladies Untouchable. And I feel like, to me, that was like, basically, you know.
Just like a subgroup.
Yeah. And I just wanted something that, you know, when the Untouchables isn't running, or ladies just want to go into chat and talk about things, or just something where we women could just get together and just be women.
Right.
You know? And just have fun. That's what I wanted. But, you know, it wasn't liked very much, you know? And I just, you know, I don't know. Yeah, so that was another reason why I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it up. Because I want something that all women can, like, go to and just, they want to run a group in PvP, or they want to, you know, whatever it is, they can do. You know what I mean?
And also talk about the bullshit we do. We men do.
Yeah. Basically, you know, sometimes, you know, really honestly, I love the guys. I love the guys. I think they're fun. I think it's fun to just talk shit with them and you know, be perverted with them every now and then. But you know, we that have men in our lives, or you know, we also need that, you know. And as a community of women, we're in a man's world day in, day out, you know, we're in a man's world in the gaming community. You know? You know, we want to talk about bullshit stuff to each other, or it's always be supportive of other women, you know?
Yeah.
And you don't get that in the gaming community, and you don't get that in the real world.
Oh,
You
That's
know?
what I like about my job is that there's only 3 guys
Really?
and like 10 minutes. So
You know, and I'm not saying, you know, like, you know, women can be annoying sometimes. I mean,
totally.
just be honest, but just,
sometimes,
you know,
most of the time.
I think after being in this game, I think men are more dramatic than women, man. You know.
absolutely.
But yeah, so that's, you know, and I'm not saying not run with the guys or have fun with the guys, you know, and love on the guys, but to just, you know,
Yeah.
have that area where you can just be a girl and be like, hey.
Mhm. Right, just take a break from everything for a minute.
Right. And that's what I wanted, but you know, people are like, no, you know, well, it's mostly pizza, you know, not one, you know,
Well then don't
No.
be a pizza.
I know, you know, and that's
Yeah.
the thing is, you know, she wanted control over it, and you know how pizza is, she's very
Right.
dominating, you know, so I gave it to her. I'm just like, okay, whatever, it's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, I
Why
just have
didn't you
fun.
give it to Brutal? Or someone
Because-
else?
Because of pizza's dominating, and I really, and how, you know, it was an untouchable thing, and you know how pizza is with the untouchables, and you know,
Yeah.
I figured it would fall apart. I did.
Looks like
I
it
mean,
is.
I'm not trying to be, you know, but
I think you did already.
Yeah.
yeah. But if I create a guild, I should be able to want a guild for myself. I shouldn't be
Yeah,
able to name
it's
it.
your guild. You're the one in charge. You make the call.
Yeah, I should be able to name it for myself, and I
Yeah.
should be able to,
Well.
you know,
Well,
let anyone in. Eleanor included.
I mean,
Do
there
you
you
know,
go.
that's how I feel, you know, it's like, let anyone, because we all women, and we can't be so stuck up that we can't, you know, just because
Right.
someone did us wrong, or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
we need each other.
I feel like feelings are coming out.
You feel your feelings coming out, Carlos?
Yeah, I'm about to cry for all this. I love you, Chandra.
I love you too, Carlos.
Ah, man. Hey, don't blame
There's
it
my
on us.
speech. There's my speech. I'm not
Yep.
blaming it on anyone.
We men do our best we can.
Oh,
It's
I
not
know.
up to your
I'm not.
expectations, but at least we try to do
I
something.
know you guys do. No, I'm not saying that, Carlos. I'm not saying that. But we women just need to be able to vent to each other too. And some men, sometimes, I know they try hard, and I'm not saying that you don't, you know, but
Well,
they
I do
can be.
sometimes.
They can be a little, because they don't really want to do anything, you know. Not all of them. I'm just
That's
saying
me.
some.
I never want to do something.
And we need, and you know, as a woman, I mean, for me, I take care of kids. I clean the house, you know. I was doing daycare and working, you know, until I got really sick. And then I was mowing the lawn. I was taking out the trash. I was fixing the stuff in the house that would break. You know, so I was doing everything, and that was it's not easy life.
No.
You know, it's hard work. You know, when you got 4 kids and doing all that stuff.
I can't even imagine.
Doing dishes, washing laundry. I mean, just imagine laundry for 6 people.
Ugh. Nope. Nope.
You know?
I've had a hard enough time with laundry.
Yeah. So, and then, you know, and then doing other things too. Well, you know, my husband was at work. And, so, those are like the things that, you know, only women really understand.
Right.
Because sometimes I don't think, and nothing against you, Carlos. Nothing against men, but I don't think that men actually realize, you know, because they'll work or whatever, they'll go to work and they'll do stuff. They don't actually realize the hard work. They're just like, oh, you're just cleaning a house, or oh, you're just taking care of kids. But they don't understand like the emotional drain it puts on you. The, you know, to take care of kids, for instance, the you know, laundry. You know, you do laundry and then you do dishes for 6. I don't have a dishwasher. I wash dishes by hand for 6 people. You know what I mean? So you got laundry for 6 people, you got dishes for 6 people, you got little kids who are, you know, drawing on your walls. That you know, so like you're cleaning one room and a kid is destroying another room. You know, things like that. You know. And so you're just done with that room. They go into the room you just cleaned, and they're doing something else. You know? That's the reality of it. So, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
it's not
you probably
easy at all, just because you're not like working in an office.
Right. But you know, and you know, women, you know, if well, I work and I do this and I do that, but you know, either way, it's not easy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You work, you know, you clean house, you know, whatever you do. If you're a working mom, a stay-at-home mom, it's not easy at all.
Right.
So that's why I love this. I like to play this game. This is my like relaxation.
Nice.
Oh, totally.
For everybody, believe me.
Like, I'm not a mom, but like this is like my like me time. So like,
Right.
you know, this evening the hubs will get home. Like, we'll have dinner. I'll do some work. Tomorrow I have to like do the cleaning, but today is like my me day.
Mhm.
So.
And all women need that. All women need their time. You know? So I think that's awesome.
At least I don't have to cook.
Oh, and I cook.
The hubs cook. So I got that going for me.
Oh, that's nice.
He really likes to cook, and I'm terrible. Like, I can make like a box meal, and that's about it.
I love to cook. I have cooking days. I'll teach you how to cook. It can be really fun if you have a cooking, you know, you get out some wine and have a girl cooking partner with you, and
that's true.
Just really
it's
have.
Just like, yeah, because like my husband like learned how to cook from his stepfather when he was like 10, and so he just like doesn't help me learn, and so he's just a big pain about it. Like, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. I'm like, well, let me just figure this out, please.
Don't you hate that? There is no, I feel like there is no wrong, as long as you get something done, there is no wrong way to do something, unless you're like fixing something and it looks like hell. That bothers me. Like, if
I think cooking it's all about experience. Like, the more you cook, the less you want to eat. Because you don't like what you cook, especially me.
Oh, I love to cook, and I am a good cook. I am a great cook. Ask my husband. He didn't get fat for it, so I'm gonna cook. I cook everything from Chinese food. I cook Italian food. I cook Hispanic food. I cook everything.
So you know how to make tacos, huh?
And not like just like, but I know how to make like enchiladas. I'm still learning to make. My sister is trying to teach me how to make tamales, because I am a tamale lover. I love it. Homemade tamales. Oh my gosh.
So
Her
we should like
tamales.
stay in group chat from now on when we're in a group. Is that the new order? Some people in the other chat were wondering what was going on. They're like, "Where is everybody?" I think they're in a group. I can't remember who was asking.
I think because the group we're in is mixed, and so we're just hanging out here.
Alright, I'm gonna let them know and I'll be right back.
Not everybody's in the guild.
There we go.
And I'm not gonna leave Mulligan here by herself. That's for sure.
I mean, I can go back to the guild chat, but
oh no, I don't like. I like talking to you. So what do? You work in an office, you said?
Yeah, I work for a non-profit. I do fundraising.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
I ask people
What kind
to
of
give us money
nonprofit?
so we can pay the bills.
What kind of nonprofit?
It's called the Idea Village. We support entrepreneurs and economic growth in the city. So
That's
yeah, so like we help people start their businesses if it's gonna have like with like a competitive program that you're accepted to. If like it looks like you've got a product or a company that will have like a positive like influence for New Orleans.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's neat. I was actually, my friend is making a nonprofit and she wants me to be on her board.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Never
I'm gonna
done
do something.
that
I'll be right
before.
back, guys.
Alright.
Can you tell the main group that I gotta do something for just 5 minutes,
Okay.
10 minutes, and I'll be back. Okay, guys.
I will write it. Yep.
Yeah.
I said that's an experience. Never, done that before.
Yeah,
It would be
I haven't like been served on a board yet, but I mean it's a great experience to have.
Like of a non-profit, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually just started a non-profit 3 months ago and became the president of it.
Hey,
Wow.
good job.
Local skateboard association for our parks got flooded out in the summer last year. FEMA's going to give us some money, but we're also trying, like, we held a 13-band music festival at the skate park about a month ago. Raised money that way, and we're doing, like, skate competitions, trying to revive skateboarding and, get the city and stuff of the community more involved with that.
That's
We
cool.
have these parks that are all built, but they're also all about 20 years old, and they kind of need to be revisited, or
Yeah.
That's
repaired or refurbished.
The
Not
nonprofit.
501c3 yet. Just Iowa nonprofit.
Yeah, the nonprofit we're gonna do is to help kids, basically, that are either in the foster care system who age out or come from really bad home environments where their family life is not good.
Yeah.
So
My,
that's the one.
my undergrad, like senior thesis paper was on like the failure of foster care when it comes to kids aging out.
Oh yeah,
It was a billion years ago, but yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad. Actually, 70% of the prison population is as foster,
Foster
care.
children?
As,
Really?
as foster children, yep. Poverty, you know, in poverty areas, not all of them, but most of them have been, you know, dealt with foster care in some kind of way. So a lot of things would be solved if we could deal with the actual home environments of the people and of the home environments in foster care too.
Yeah. Like keeping kids in one place and not moving them around every couple weeks.
Oh my gosh. Well, and the abuse in foster care.
Yeah.
You should talk to
absolutely.
me about it sometime because I was a foster child.
Oh wow. Yeah, my sister lives in Florida and she does therapeutic foster care, so she's not the like the caseworker, but she's the therapist for it and like the shit she deals with.
Oh yeah. Well, and then it's, you know, it's like crazy. So I have a very big heart for foster care kids. The medications that they're put on, the, you know, the everything that they do to these kids is amazing to me. But then now in some areas, like, they have gone so extreme to one side, and they have let these kids get away with murder in some areas, basically. And then the other areas, it's so extreme to the other side. Do you know what I mean?
So strict, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
more like they're indentured servants than kids in your home, almost.
Actually, I believe in my, you know, my experience, I liken foster care to a type of a childhood slavery, because of the things that foster kids have had to deal with in foster homes.
Yeah, I can imagine. You know, like, I'm sure that there are foster parents out there that are
really
like,
good.
Yeah, there's some that are really good, and there's the others that are in it like for the funding
money
they get from the state.
Oh yeah. There are foster parents out
there's
there.
even hyper-religious ones too that do it like out of this weird, like initially it's a good thing, but then they're like overtly like basically building their own cult families. I've seen that here in the Midwest a little bit, like, you know, overtly like evangelical, and are not allowed to associate outside of that evangelical family base and stuff like that.
I've been in homes where we have literally like been like slaves, and they make money, you know, off of these kids, you know.
Yeah.
Plus they get money from the state, you know, and you know they will abuse these kids, they will rape these children, they will, you know, it's just like I'm just, you know, that's the reality of the situation, you know. So there's something that has to be done, and they need a safe place, but a place that's going to teach them. I don't think there's enough, you know. There's a lot of therapy, a lot of counseling, a lot of medications, but they need more like behavioral training, mind training, things like that. They need a lot of that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
On how to live in society, because their brains have been, you know, from a young age have been trained in abuse. They've been trained in, you know, drugs, alcohol, whatever the, you know, whatever they come from.
Yeah.
So they're, you know, they are, you know, they learn to be very manipulative. They learn to be just a lot of things.
Right.
But yeah, okay.
I know in our
Obviously,
state,
I'm passionate.
I think like close to, I think it's 45% of all Iowa prison population is marijuana related.
Oh, of course.
Well, you know what I don't get? Like, okay, this is one thing that really bothers me. You got child rapists, you know, sexual abusers, who get anywhere between 6 months to 4 years, maybe 10 years in prison. But then you got people who are selling marijuana that get 20, 30 years
Yep.
in prison.
Zip codes shouldn't make felons.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Right.
In Iowa, anything over 14 grams is a felony. In Illinois, anything under 10 grams is a fine. How does that work? You know?
Yeah.
That 10th Amendment's some bullshit as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's just like there needs to be some things that are standardized across the state. Because
Yeah, I just think
it's not fair to the people that can't just like up and move
I think
to
we
some
need a
other
new
place that might have better
constitution.
laws for them.
I think we need a new constitution. Honestly, that thing was written in a quaint, archaic time that is obsolete now. The president used to be the president of like 3,000 people or 400,000 people. Now it's like 350 million. I think it's time to. You know what I mean?
I'm not a constitutional purist. I definitely believe in viewing it through like the current lens that we need.
Yeah.
So I don't think I fully agree with you there, but I can understand where you're coming from.
I don't know. I mean, it was written at a time. It was written with a lot of hypocrisy as well. You know.
I think maybe some amendments, but I don't think we should get rid of our constitution completely.
We treat our founders like they're some kind of superheroes. They were pretty smart for their time, but I don't think they were that great. They were all slave owners who didn't think women had a right to anything either. So, how great could they have been?
Well, the way I look at it is this. We blame America and the whole slavery thing, but slavery's been around forever.
No, but we held on to it a lot longer than anybody else.
We held on to it, and
we did.
The way that the Americas in general, like, made it like a whole hog industry is very different than slavery was, like, before. Like,
one of the biggest hypocrisies.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that, but
even at the time of the Civil War, 75 cents of every dollar on Wall Street was made as a result of slavery. Even at the time of the Civil War.
But I'm just saying, yeah, we've done some shit, but I mean, the abuse of slavery, I mean, it's been around forever, and the Arabics were some of the worst. They had abusing slaves and stuff. So it's been around forever. Yes, we are bad. Yes, we have done some really horrible things, and I do not agree with it. But I also think we, as a world history, it's been around forever. And yes. That's the way I look at it. I think
most of these other countries have rewritten their constitutions since slavery's been abolished. Ours is from a antiquated time.
Right, but I will tell you one thing. There's still slavery in other countries right now. There's Indian slavery, India slaveries in India, and Muslim nations, they're slaves, or Arabic nations, so, I mean, and they are treated horribly, so, I mean, we just have to remember that it's still happening to this day. There's child sex slaves. There's still slavery in America, you know what I mean? It may not be a racism thing, but there's still slavery that is happening. So,
Right. I definitely recommend the new African American History Museum in DC if you're ever there. Definitely worth the day it'll take you to get through it.
Oh yeah. Well, I go to an all-black church. I'm around African Americans all the time, so I'm not, unfamiliar
it's
with
like a familiarity of like the culture and situation, but like coming to a really clear understanding, at least for me. Like, I grew up in the South, and I I know like a lot of people of like all kinds of different backgrounds, and even someone who's like has worked for a civil rights organization. It was really eye-opening for me. I recommend it to everyone to check it out.
Keep it up.
So, turns out it's really hard to follow a group when you don't know like what's happening and you have to keep looking at the map.
Damn, need some more Dragon Knight.
How do people know that you're part of guilds? From other areas or...
I don't know.
You can go into the options and like throw on your name tag. If you're wearing the guild tabard, your guild name of whatever tabard you're wearing will appear on your nameplate. But I think most people have nameplates off. I know I do. Like
How do you
I
turn
don't
them
have
off?
in options. I think it's in UI. I haven't done it for a while.
I'm gonna go... Nameplates off. Gameplay. Nameplates. Nameplates off, right?
Looks like it.
Is that what you do? Nameplates off?
Yeah, I mean, I still see people's names when I look at their character, like, below their bar, you know, my bar, but... all I see is green bars and arrows over a person's head. I like it that way, a little less clutter on the screen.
I had fun just about 20 minutes.
What?
Ask.
Who was in the accident?
Being trained such as I am, not bar opt out. Get your pay. Just cops and paramedics showed up.
Okay. Everyone okay?
Where's the boss? Where's the boss?
The boss?
And I delve.
Oh, it's not a delve.
What's that?
This isn't a delve.
Alright. I'm gonna go AFK for a second, guys. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Did not tell me that is there more than one? Why are you eating before we go over there? Oh, okay. Sorry. Good.
I don't know what. We'll see. They start treating me bad, I'm gonna leave. Okay. I'm back. Where's everybody?
Way down at Blood Moon.
Oh, we're at. Let's see. I want to hit a delve again too, I think. Don't last long. I'm actually really tired. I should go take a nap.
It's Saturday, that's what Saturdays are for.
I know. I have fibromyalgia, and I am always tired, yeah. And I don't sleep well, so that doesn't help.
To put it simply, that's a bummer.
Yeah, thanks. It is. It's a bummer. I have thyroid issues too, so that doesn't help. So, you know, it just stacks on.
Yep.
It stacks on. It's like crap.
Yeah, God.
So, you're pretty young then, aren't you, Mulligan?
No, I'm 33. I mean, so I guess
Oh,
in the grand scheme
really?
of people that are
I
in
mean-
our guild, I'm kind of average.
Right. That's awesome. I thought you were younger than that.
Nope.
So you're an 80s baby.
I am an 80s baby.
That's awesome.
But
So let me see.
I'm wise beyond my years because my siblings are 70s babies.
Oh yeah, you're the youngest.
Yeah.
Yep. That does happen.
Yeah, my aunt had my cousin, and then my mom was like, "Oh, maybe we'll have another one too," and then bam, there I was.
So you and your cousin are probably pretty close, huh?
Yeah, there's 3 of us, like one each year, and yeah, so that like we all just grew up tagging along with each other, sleepovers, all that good stuff.
You were born in 84?
Yeah.
I was born in 81.
My husband was 81.
So was I.
Really?
Yep.
Yep. I still don't think I'm old. People say I'm old, and I'm like, no, I'm not old.
No
I don't
way.
You know, 36 isn't old.
I
You
don't really
know,
notice it.
40 is the new 20.
Yep.
That's what people
Yeah,
who are
my,
almost 40 say, though, right? That's what we say.
My sister is 43, and she's home this weekend for her 25-year high school reunion.
Mm.
And it's like, I like to call her old, but, you know, when she was 33, I called her old, and now here I am, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not old.
Right, I'm not old. I don't feel old, you know. Sometimes my body feels old, but most of the time I don't look old, so, you know, hey,
Yeah.
I got 2 things going for me.
There you go.
I still get carded.
Ah,
I was
I
at
gotta
my,
get going, guys.
alright, bye. I was at my cousin's wedding, and they
Mhm.
carded me for alcohol. I was like, oh, well, something's... Other people didn't get carded, but I got carded. It was
Funny.
pretty funny.
I got carded at the bar last night that we go to all the time. I'm like, really?
Some people say I look 25, so that's nice.
Take it. You take that.
I
Hold on to
know,
it.
I know, I know. I am gonna take it. I'm like, yeah, it's my second 25th. I don't really want to be 21. I'd rather be like 25 when I was a little bit wiser
Yeah.
to life. You know, 21, you're still a kid. To me, you know,
Right.
you're not making...
Oh, totally.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I killed a Grand Overlord. Awesome.
I'm being killed.
Where are you?
Oh, someone's got me. Or someone's protecting me.
You need to find something to eat.
I had something to eat. My husband brought me home chicken wings, and I'm like, I usually don't eat fast food like that because it makes me sick to my stomach. But I hadn't eaten all day, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll eat these chicken wings. So, I don't know, greasy food makes me sick.
Well, I mean, because it's greasy. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Thinking I'm gonna go get a eggplant parm po' boy soon.
Oh, that
All in
sounds
my
good.
name.
I love chicken. You know, so anything with chicken. But I've been really I like eating salad all the time. I just eat salad because my body is like so like I'll put chicken in it and stuff because I just whatever. I think it has to do with the fibromyalgia or whatever. But whatever is happening, it makes me sick. So all I want is like meat and veggies. That's it. You know, I can make everything else for everybody, but even bread is making me sick. So I don't know what it is. Yeah. It's just part of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in here.
Galing!
Where's everybody going to?
You have a knack for getting things done, soldier. Keep it up.
do you want?